From the DMZ to the NATO front, this is CRN.
Welcome to the lightning round.
Welcome.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Dave Kershner Lightning Round podcast. Quick hit number 3. So, it's Wednesday. It is about 10:30 in the morning. I'm in between meetings, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna go scroll through Instagram, and I don't know if it's because of the people that I'm following on Instagram or the posts that I've clicked on and said like or something I commented on or whatever, but I'm getting feed after feed after feed about this fraudulently elected, illegal, illegitimate administration and their border policies. I mean, the things that they're doing, I should say the things that they're not doing, are criminal. It is absolutely ridiculous, some of the shit that they're doing. So, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to hold my phone up so you can hear the audio to the microphone, and we'll go from there. But this is the kind of stuff that I'm...
Texas. I heard no outrage about any of that. I haven't heard outrage about all the fentanyl that's come across the border that's killing Americans in record numbers. I don't hear outrage about the criminal aliens that have gotten through and have then victimized people not only in Florida but all throughout the country. I don't hear any outrage about that. The only thing I hear them getting upset about is you have 50 that end up in Martha's Vineyard. Then they get really upset.
So that was Florida Governor Ron DeSantis talking about the Massachusetts National Guard being mobilized because they had 50 illegal aliens. Oh my gosh, they had 50! And they lost their minds. Let me get to the next one. Here's a leftist.
Not only did those responsible for this stunt know that there was no housing and no employment awaiting the migrants, they also very intentionally chose not to call ahead to any single office authority on Martha's Vineyard so that even the most basic human needs arrangements could be made. These wonderful people who find themselves plane wrecked on our island, I have a message for all of them. You are not alone.
Plane wrecked on our island? Is this freaking Castaway? Shut up, woke white. You don't care about anybody but yourself. As if the Biden administration hasn't been actively doing this.
This is just... You can't see it, but of course the person that was doing the talking on that was from Martha's Vineyard. It's a white woman, of course. It's always a white woman. I honestly, I still haven't figured out what the hell ever happened to these white women that they've all lost their fucking minds. And they're pulling shit like this. I got a neighbor next door. I call her the crazy-ass neighbor. She's always got a political sign in her yard. She's 70, almost 80 years old. And she told me some time ago, I asked her what, I said, it was weekend or something. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to go, I'm going to an ACLU class so I can learn about my white privilege. I shit you not! It's just boggling. Mind-boggling. And I got one more. I got another one here, Candace Owens. I'm now honestly considering running for office. I've had a conversation with my husband, and I think it's a plan. So that'd be good. Oh, here we go. All right, here.
In December of last year, we had a shooting at a Christmas party in my county. Out in rural Culpeper County, we had a shooting.
That's in Virginia.
All of the vehicles present at that party had California and Pennsylvania license plates. We quickly noticed that 38 Super was the caliber of casings we found everywhere on scene. And those of you who know firearms know that is a choice weapon of the cartel. Of course, no one knew much of anything, but when we got with our partners at DEA and HSI, we quickly learned we had hit a cartel jackpot. Months later, the shooter from that incident was located and arrested in California. Surprise, surprise. In less than a week before we could extradite that person, he was mistakenly released from the jail in California and hasn't been seen since.
Shocker.
I could go on, but what America needs to know is that what was once happening in the backyards of American border towns in the Southwest is now in the front yards of Americans all over our nation. My message to Washington as a citizen is to do your job or get out.
Yeah. There you go. It just... This kind of shit. And how can anyone say with a straight face, Biden is the greatest president we've ever had? People are trying to say that. Meanwhile, you've got Dan Bongino. He's got his own little show now. I think he took over for Rush after Rush passed away. And he's saying he's talked to some of his brothers and sisters in the Secret Service, because he used to be a Secret Service agent. And they're saying the things that you're able to see on TV that mainstream media is actually allowing to be put out pales in comparison to what it's like being on his protective detail, because his cognitive decline is so great and so rapid that he just wanders around the White House confused. He has no idea what is going on. This illegitimate president needs to be removed from office. I don't care if it's through the 25th Amendment or an impeachment. I don't care. But he needs to get out. And cackling Comrade Kamala, I know, is not any better with her continual speeches that are nothing but word salad. She said shit like, we came here, there's a lot of work to be done, and so we're meeting to review the work and plan out more work, and it looks like there's some work to be done, and she said shit like that. Like, who's her speechwriter? Her child? Some kid in 3rd grade using a crayon? I don't know. But it's getting ridiculous. And all of this stuff with illegal immigration, there's now 2.18 million illegal border crossers this year, and it's only September 21st. 2.18 million illegal aliens have crossed our borders. And Ron DeSantis, who was in the first audio clip that I played, he even brought up, he's like, look, nobody's getting upset at the fact that there's over 2 million border crossers. Nobody's getting upset about all the drugs and the prostitution and the sex trafficking and child abductions. And nobody's talking about the fentanyl and all this. And the left doesn't even seem to care that it's illegal immigrants, illegal aliens that are killing Americans. They don't care. They do not care. And it's this kind of shit that gets me so freaking worked up that I feel compelled to do a quick hit. It's ridiculous. I swear, I don't care what state you live in. Make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure you actually do vote. If you know you can't make it to the polling place because you're going to be out of town, by all means, take advantage of the absentee ballot. But you need to vote. And I told my wife the other day, because I've got neighbors that are always putting up, their latest political leftist, socialist, communist dog whistle yard sign. And I'm half tempted to have a yard sign made up. And it's not endorsing any one candidate, but it's just going to have the words that says, just say no to Democrats. That's going to be the whole yard sign. And I'm sure that the communists that live on either side of me are going to lose their fucking minds. And I don't care. What I think I might have to do is I might have to have about 24 of those signs made up. Because I know that at least half are going to get stolen or damaged, torn up, spray painted, whatever. Because the leftists are incapable of just scrolling. I don't agree with that. Next. And they can't do it. They're a little keyboard warrior. It's ridiculous. This whole administration is illegal. They were elected through fraudulent means, and they need to be removed from the White House post haste. And the whole administration needs to go. It is ridiculous. They have turned our country into a third world hellhole, and through their immigration policy, and they're all saying, "Well, our border's secure." Bullshit. 2.18 million illegal immigrants have walked across the Rio Grande. 2.18 million in 9 months and 21 days. Fucking ridiculous. All right, folks, that's the quick hit for today. Be good, stay safe, keep your head on a swivel. I'm out.
Happy Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor.